are going to get started in a few minutes, so you still have some time to grab some food, get a drink, relax for a little bit. But I do want to remind you, if you have not donated yet, we have this sheet right here. You can scan a QR code and you can donate to your Soaky. So we will get started in a few minutes, but enjoy your food and drinks for now. Over 9 years ago, millions of people dumped buckets of ice water on their heads, raising $115 million for ALS with the Ice Bucket Challenge. Now the ALS Association has a new challenge for us to stand up alongside our ALS heroes and the rest of our ALS community with a fight for a cure. This means doing whatever it takes to make ALS a livable disease. And this is why we have all come together tonight for the corporate version of the Ice Bucket Challenge, known as the CEO Soak. Let me introduce you to the president of the ALS Association in Florida, Ray Carson.
Thank you. Megan told me I had 2 minutes and I didn't have to use it all. So I'm just going to say thank you very much for being here. We've got an incredible lineup of Soakies. This is the largest group of Soakies we've had at any of our events around the state. We're very excited to be here, and thanks so much for being here today. I'm going to introduce you to Annette Seabrook from Orlando Health.
Good evening. It's so exciting because I actually took part 10 years ago in an Ice Bucket Challenge in my backyard. So I am really excited to be here tonight and get soaked again. I am pleased to be the president of the Orlando Health Advanced Rehab Institute. We are opening this fall in October on the Orlando Health Central campus. And we actually have Phil Kuvakata, the president of Health Central here. He's going to get soaked today as well. Our Rehab Institute is going to be the first freestanding rehab hospital in West Orange, designed with the advanced technology, including robotics, to meet the needs of people with strokes, brain injuries, spinal cord injuries, neurologic disorders like what we're here to support today, to help those individuals get home. So really excited to expand the services with Orlando Health and bring that to West Orange. I want to take a minute because we have a third Soaky here, Michael, and he's going to come out and talk a little bit more about the strides that we're making at Orlando Health to help those with ALS here in Central Florida.
Hello, my name is Mike Bellinger. I'm Senior Director of the Neuroscience Institute at Orlando Health. But first of all, I want to recognize Ray, Marixa, and Megan. Where's Marixa? Oh, there she is, right there. I know most of you have had the opportunity to work with these three, but they have been fantastic working with Orlando Health, especially in our neurology department, especially in our ALS clinic. So again, thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for the support you provide us. So we enjoy working with you. Our ALS clinic was established in 2018. Since then, we've seen over 400 ALS patients. Currently, we have 70 active ALS patients. Our staff is made up of 2 physicians. One is Dr. Amy Gutierrez, who was here earlier. She had to leave. And the other is our medical director, Dr. Tohidi. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight. In addition to that, we have an RN care coordinator, one that was with us, but she came back to visit us, and she's right here in the front row with her little one, so we're glad to see her again. In addition, we also have physical therapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists, dietitians who help in the support of these patients when they come to our clinic. We have a multidisciplinary approach to the care of these patients. They come in, it's a one-stop shop. They're there for a day, a long day, which is taxing on them, but they only have to come in that one time and get their care that they need, and then they come back and see us later on. So it's a great team, a great effort, and we're excited to have them on board. We're currently in the process, which is the next exciting thing, currently in the process of applying for our certification for the ALS Association certification for an ALS clinic. We're hoping to get this at the end of the year. We would be 1 out of 7 ALS clinics in the whole state of Florida. So this is very exciting. It's a lot of hard work from the staff, from the work we're doing with Marixa and Ray and their team. So we're looking forward to that. Equally exciting, in April of 2024, we are moving into a 45,000 square foot building, which will house neurosurgery, neurology, interventional pain. We'll have 65 exam beds. We'll have 2 procedure rooms. We'll have neurodiagnostics as well as other imaging services in this location. And this is where those patients will come to be seen, a one-stop shop at this location. I want to thank everybody here for coming to support ALS. It's one of the most wonderful organizations I've ever been involved with. They do a lot of great work, and looking forward to getting soaked. So now I'm going to introduce Mike Vigliotti.
Well, I'm joined here today with my wife, Chris, and I'm just going to share a little bit about my journey with ALS. My first symptoms started just over 8 years ago, and it took about 1.5 years to get any sort of a diagnosis, which when I first got the diagnosis, it was not ALS, it was actually called MMN, or multifocal motor neuropathy. And close to a couple of years after that went by before I actually got the ALS diagnosis. And a couple of years ago, just before we made a move here to Florida, I was a patient of Dr. Bedlack in North Carolina. I still see him today. I'm very blessed. I'm still able to function as well as I do. I still work full-time in a sales position. I do a lot of traveling actually still for a company that's been absolutely amazing to work for. They've been extremely accommodating anytime I've needed anything. No questions asked. So my wife and I are from Michigan originally. As the ALS was slowly progressing, I found that the cold weather greatly affected my function. So just over 2 years ago, we made a move down here to Florida. We live in the Villages, and it was the best decision we could have made. The warm climate has been wonderful, and remain as active as possible as long as we can. We need everyone to keep raising awareness and advocating for the urgent need for effective therapies to be approved. In the past year, we've been really lucky. There have been 2 new drugs approved, and there are a lot of other things in the works right now, but we need help from all of our local, state, and federal officials to help with awareness so developing therapies can get approved quickly for everyone and to be affordable for everyone as well.
Of applause for Mike. Thank you so much for sharing your story. We're so happy that you're here in Florida and bringing awareness. And thank you to all of you for helping to raise money and donations. So far, we have raised $16,300. Absolutely incredible. Congratulations and thank you to all of you for helping to get us to this point. Remember, you can donate to the Soki right in front of me. You'll see the QR codes where it will bring you to the link that you can donate. Before we get to the Soki part on the splash pad, after the Sokis are in their spot at the splash pad, we will invite everybody to go over there and watch. And we'll have buckets of water and water shooters so you can all help soak all of the Sokis. It's going to be a lot of fun. We will count down from 5 and then you can step up to the water and get soaked. Watch out though, make sure you don't soak anyone in the eyes. Just be careful. We're going to get started with group 1. We have Michael Bellinger. Woohoo! Philip Kubakada. Annette Seabrook. Ben Luker, Jack Luker, Tom Luker, Alicia Yes, Anthony Steinberg. All right, 5, 3, 2, 1.
you kids ready? Woo! 5. 1 more round of applause. Thank you guys. If you need towels. Yeah. Okay, all the soaking for time. Let's bring them back in. All right. I want to thank all of you for our 2023 Orlando CEO Soak. He's here to get wet. Special thanks to our sponsors, Maxim Healthcare Services, State Brokers, and of course, if you are interested in participating in next year's CEO Soak, please come talk to Megan or one of our other ALS staff members before you leave. And if you got soaked, Megan has a gift for you. Thank you everyone for being here for the 2023 Orlando CEO